study with patients 50 and older. Any positive results should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
Stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartbeat, digestion, it's diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartbeat, digestion, it's diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
I need a tech gift my wife can use at home, the office, or on the road. It's possible with Staples Connect.
I need a gift for the person who has everything. Everything, including a super thoughtful daughter.
Also possible because Staples Connect has the innovative tech gifts your loved ones need to work and learn from anywhere. Like right now, save up to $50 on select Apple AirPods. This holiday, explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 11/20, limit 2 while supplies last.
Necessary Roughness with former NFL lineman DJ Lang and John Jansen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
You're listening to the best of Stoney and Jansen with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Heather.
All right, you guys, Rodgers, he returned to the Pat McAfee show on Tuesday for a second interview since he revealed that he is not vaccinated for COVID. And this time around, he did say that he takes full responsibility for his misleading comments about his vaccination status.
So I just want to start off the show by acknowledging that I made some comments that people might have felt were misleading. And to anybody who felt misled by those comments, I take full responsibility for those comments. And I'm excited about feeling better. I'm excited about moving forward, hopefully getting back to my team and getting back to doing what I do best, and that's playing ball.
Sure, all
You
Packer
did-
fans are happy about that too.
Yes, he did later say in the interview as well that, he's not going to back down from the comments that he did make. He said, in the end, I have to stay true to who I am and what I'm about, and I stand behind the things that I said. So that's a little different interview than his first. He was fined just over $14,000 by the league for violating COVID protocol. The team was fined $300,000.
Yeah, kind of figured it'd be running on there. Like in Tennessee got fined $350 last year, and I think that's the max they can fine a player.
Correct.
So Pontiac police are searching for a suspect or suspects who were involved in a fatal car shooting. This happened on Monday night. A Pontiac woman was killed and another was injured when gunshots were fired from a car that was actually following them. So police received this call from a man who said a vehicle had been following them and they fired shots at their car, killing his passenger and another person in the vehicle as well. Police responded to the scene. They learned that the male driver was driving north on North Perry Street when a silver or gray Chrysler 300 pulled up and started following them. The woman in the front seat, a 56-year-old woman from Pontiac, she was shot in the upper right thigh, and she later passed away from her injuries. And then there was another woman from Auburn Hills, 26-year-old woman. She was sitting in the back seat. She was shot in the calf. She is expected to make a full recovery. So people are, the police are asking for help. The Chrysler 300 was caught on a security camera running a red light, and the investigation is ongoing. There is a $2,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest in this case. Over the summer, Michigan State University became one of actually many schools to require students and staff to be vaccinated against COVID before the beginning of the fall semester. And now all students, staff, and faculty who have either not gotten the vaccine or not received an exemption to basically extort him out of millions of dollars. Yep. You guys, Paul Rudd has been crowned People's Sexiest Man Alive for 2021.
John Jansen second.
Yes, the big news was revealed on Stephen Colbert last night, and people have actually been handing out this big award since 1985, and Rudd now sits among some pretty good-looking company, right? Chris Hemsworth, George Clooney, David Beckham, John Legend. There was obviously so many people since 1985 that have received this award, and Rudd later joked that he hopes he'll be invited to some of those sexy dinner parties with some of the people I just mentioned. And he also jokingly said that he is going to lean into this hard. He's going to own this. He's not going to try to be like, oh, I'm so modest. He says he's going to get business cards made. And then, of course, he said that all of his friends will destroy him, and he expects them to, and that's why they're his friends.
That's right. Hey, but they can't say anything much because the facts are what they are. It's in print. It's in trend right now.
And I did.
He seems like such a great guy.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I was shocked when I saw that he was named the sexiest man alive, but I do think that he just seems like an all-around nice guy. He doesn't who doesn't like Paul Rudd? Like, he doesn't have any controversy surrounding him. He just seems like a funny, good guy. So good for him. I did try to look up the other, contestants or qualifiers, but I did not find any articles about that. So I'm guessing they obviously want you to buy the issue, which comes out on Friday, and learn the runner-ups. Yes.
I heard the final decision was based he was the most qualified and complete man.
Yes, exactly. Statistically, they thought he was better than anybody else.
So who was his loss to?
I know. he lost to Chris Pratt.
You guys get ready for more Squid Game. So the creator of the hit Netflix show says that while he didn't necessarily plan on doing a second season, the massive success of the first season made it pretty obvious that there was going to be a follow-up. And now it is official. The creator says season 2 is in the planning stages right now, but it's too early to say when it will actually come out. He did promise that the lead character will return, and he'll, quote, do something for the world. I don't know what that means. They're not saying the ship, but more Squid Game to come in the future. So, oh, you're taking it pretty slow.
I'm slow too. I think I'm even slower.
I'm still at about 5 seconds. So
That's going to be an off-season task. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm skipping it. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't get into it, and that's okay. You guys, be prepared to see more lady beetles in your home.
I saw one the other day.
I did too, and these are not ladybugs. These are a little different. While they look exactly like ladybugs, they're actually lady beetles. Who knew, right?
Yeah.
But basically, their appearance around your home is going to happen by this cold spell that swept through Michigan last week. So they're just trying to find a warm place to stay. They're not harmful. They're not going to bother you, but they are just kind of pesky, I guess. It's not always fun to see a bug crawling around your house, but they'll leave once it warms up. So
They get squished.
Yes. I'm one of the squished. You know what? You sound like my kids and my daughter. They'll be like a ant or some kind of little mosquito or whatever in the house, ladybug, whatever, and I'm about to go step on it. Or they,
You can't do that.
Oh, Dad, can you get that spider? Yeah, I'm going up. Get the napkin or the tissue. Oh no, just get it and let it outside.
yeah, I'm not.
It's a spider. It's an ant. It's a whatever. God, I know it's a life. He'll probably come after me.
I'm okay. I can't personally get a Kleenex and smush a bug. I cannot do that, and I also don't like smashing them. So I typically do the thing of, if I just pretend I didn't see it, it's like it didn't exist, and I just let it go. But if it's a really nasty bug, I try to trap it and then let it out. That freaks me out too, so it just turns into
step on it.
No, but then you have the guts everywhere. Or if it's on
that's
a wall,
why
you
you
got
gotta
the
get a vacuum.
guts on the wall. Oh, but then, Sony, sometimes when you go to clean out the vacuum and some of the gunk won't come out of the trap, you have to use, I
To clean up is easy.
It's not that hard. If I can do it. All right, thank you, Heather.
97.1 traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, as the morning drive picks up, be prepared for some slowdowns heading into and through construction on 275, anywhere between 5 Mile and Wolf Carlton, as we have various lane closures. As you make your way out towards F59 westbound at Heidenreich, there's right lane closure through Monday. Also, right lane closure Van Dyke southbound at 14 Mile in Macomb County. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Players. Plenty of other athletes and fans are crying foul after Aaron Rodgers and Alex Lazard were fined $14,650 each for COVID violations and broken protocols. Lamb, on the other hand, paid nearly $50,000 in fines this season for multiple jersey violations and a goodbye wave in New England. Part of his confusion is that he wore his jersey the same way every game his rookie year and did not get fined. And get this, his next uniform violation will cost him $46,350. Why the disparity? Well, the NFL and Players Association agreed to the amounts of fines and fees before the season ever kicks off. And repeat offenders are always dealt with more harshly. I'm Amy Lauren.
Lowe's Provember event is back, and we're thanking pros like you all month long with buy one get one free deals on select DeWalt power tools and top values like a Spider 2-pack of 4.5-inch diamond cutoff wheels for $14.98. Join us for Provember, going on now through November 24th. Shop in store or at Lowes.com/Provember. Lowe's, the new home for pros. While supplies last, U.S. only. $10.28 through $11.24.
Napa know-how. When you buy the Napa bag for 99 cents, you'll get 20% off 3 or more items. No other bag saves you 20% on wipers, premium oil, headlamps, and more, which makes the Napa bag the best bag in the world. Sorry, handbags, man bags, punching bags, bagpipes, and even you, bags under the eyes. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating locations, does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price is not available in some states. Offer ends 11/30/21.
Ideal You is the program that has helped thousands of people lose up to 40 pounds in 40 days eating real food. No shots, no shakes, no prepackaged food. You buy all the food you eat on the program at your local grocery store. Since this program is based on eating real whole foods, they're offering an amazing deal for a limited time.
at GrandTraversResort.com.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Dan Campbell joins Stoney and Jansen Tuesdays at 7:30 on 97.1 The Ticket.
You're listening to the best of Stoney and Jansen with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, the band is playing. They're not going to be at Ford Field. So maybe they'll open it up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wide Nine Band, led by lead guitarist Tom Milliken.
Me and playing instruments? I don't think so. That's I have no skill there, no music. Like I can't dance, I can't do anything. I'm rhythmically pathetic, and I'm actually jealous of Stoney and his ability to dance and just have a good time.
Redford, 1 week just left off.
Yes, to have a good time.
Have a good time. That's not
ability to dance.
I ain't winning Dancing with the Stars or Dancing with the No Stars.
Nothing beats you at the bat mitzvah when you were up on the chair and they were carrying you around. It's just priceless memories.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with Michigan State and their pass defense. It's been absolutely their kryptonite all season long. It finally cost them on Saturday at Purdue. It appears Spartans' offense can hang with the Buckeyes. The question is, can MSU fix or put a Band-Aid on the secondary before they travel to Columbus in 10 days?
That's going to be very tough to do. Band-Aids, are what they are. They don't stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
They just really,
Dam it up a little bit.
Yes, exactly. So, no, it's a talent issue. And it's a young secondary, except for Xavier Henderson, basically. So I'm going to say no, they won't be able to patch it up.
No, they won't, but there are some things that they can do to make it a little bit better. And it doesn't have to necessarily be the secondary. You can put more pressure on the quarterback. And, C.J. Stroud is a young quarterback. He's prone to making some mistakes. And maybe if you can get him off his spot, you can get him out of rhythm. That's one thing you can do. And what I think Michigan State needs to do is drop the hammer in the secondary. Sometimes those crossing routes, hey, you know what, maybe you give up a play or two, but if you strike a little fear into some of those receivers coming across the middle, now all of a sudden it changes things as those receivers through that defensive secondary.
Agree, but you don't want to get kicked out of the game either.
No, there's a way to do
it. Everybody should hit like Xavier Henderson.
Yes.
All right, I think it's safe to say that J.J. McCarthy will not take over for Cade McNamara this year as the full-time starter. If Cade goes 10-2 and wins a bowl game, who is Michigan's starting quarterback next season?
I think it's still to be determined. Now, Cade will have the advantage because he's going to have the experience of all those snaps in live game settings. And we heard that from Brock Heward last week, is the difference right now is in large part Cade's experience and being able to throw to a spot, being able to throw on time. JJ doesn't have that right now, but I think it's really hard to argue there are some throws that JJ can make and Cade just simply can't.
Correct. I think it's going to be competition again. We talked about this last week. Open it up with. Now, open the competition. But you look at Michigan's schedule. They can audition them both against Colorado State, Hawaii, and I can't believe Connecticut has not gotten rid of football yet. Those are their first 3 games, and they open up the Big Ten season at home against Maryland before going to Iowa. I think those are the games where you'll see the competition.
Yeah. All right, well, no, LSU and USC are looking for a new head coach. It also looks like the Florida job might open up. Tell me who is the 2022 head coach for all 3 schools?
LSU, they're going to get turned down by Tucker and by Fisher. So I'm going to say Dave Armada, who's their former defensive coordinator, who's doing a pretty good job at Baylor, will coach LSU. James Franklin will go to USC, and Dan Mullen not going anywhere for 1 more year because they fired the staff, or at least some of the staff.
Yeah. If their offensive line coach had been with Mullen for just 2001, that was a big move. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think that the Dixie Dust at Alabama has touched another coordinator, and Bill O'Brien goes to LSU. I think that would be a good fit for him. USC, Mike Bone came from the University of Cincinnati, and I think he's looking at Luke Fickell. I think Luke, especially if they get left out in the rain, no CFP for Cincinnati, he's going to be on the move. And I agree with you that I don't think Dan Mullen is going anywhere, but if he does, look for them to open up the pocketbook and try and go get Mario Cristobal. at Oregon. And the reason I say this is Oregon and the Pac-12, it's been such a struggle.
But don't you think Cristobal, because he played at Miami,
he would want to go
there?
Yeah, but I don't think Oregon wants to lose him.
Right.
And Phil Knight's going to open up his pocketbook, which is bigger than anybody else's. And I don't know that Miami can do that. I think Florida can come up with the funds.
We had several
got my
head-scratching
chapstick.
results around the country on
Damn
Saturday.
it.
What one result surprised you the most?
There weren't a lot of thoughts.
That's okay. The one that surprised me the most was Tennessee beating Kentucky. Kentucky has been on a roll. They lost to Georgia, and it has been a free fall since then. They lost to Mississippi State. Both those games on the road. And losing to Tennessee, I thought this was the one where they were going to get right. Marchton has done a great job there. I was shocked when Tennessee beat Kentucky.
I think obviously the Spartans, the way they lost, might be okay. But I'm going to say a team that actually won.
It's a 4-game losing skid for Detroit, who are now 2-8. Jeremy Grant pouring in 35. After the Pistons attempted 48 threes in the game, they made 15. U of M Hoops also getting the win in their first action of the season, surviving a second-half Buffalo run to earn the victory at Chrysler Center 88-76. Hunter Dickinson already looking good.
Surrounded Dickinson head. She'll take it all the way. Euro steps off, layup, got the roll. Oh, what a nifty move from the professor. 11-point Michigan lead.
As heard over on AM 950 WWJ, also freshman Caleb Houston with 11 in the starting lineup. The Wolverines also picking up their hard work from winning the Big Ten last season. Elsewhere, Western with a 76-58 win in Kalamazoo on the hardwood over Hope College. And on the gridiron, Central Michigan now bowl eligible after beating Kent State 54-30 in Mount Pleasant. The Lions doing some work to their roster, claiming wide receiver Josh Reynolds off of waivers after he was waived by Tennessee. At the Ticket Update desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday.
Yes, it is.
And it's Lee's favorite day of the week. She's here. We're going to try to make her smile. She's smiling. Got the Gov, Greg, John, I'm Stoney. What's going on, peeps?
Not much. Good cup of coffee and I'm ready to go.
John, I got some news.
Well, you're going to make me smile.
I'm going to make you smile. I went into the bistro. Got myself a Diet Coke. I was
Oh, they get
zero.
a refill of the Diet Coke now.
Refill of Diet Coke. You know what else is there, John?
They restocked it?
Not only that,
Uh-huh.
there's two things that I saw. I just glanced.
Lay it on me.
First of all, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to do this habitually, but I had you know the craving for it.
This is why I
Big Texas is back.
I'll say Texas.
Big Texas is back, and I also saw, John, a box of brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
See, this is why I don't start diets. I thought this morning I come in with a big old bowl of blueberries. I think all right, I'm going to start today off just right. And then it always, sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower, but at some point in the day it falls apart. And this one is probably going to fall apart by about 6:15 because now I can only think about a Pop-Tart.
Big Texas.
I mean, it's pointless to try to diet from now until New Year's, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're in that window. We're going to talk some hunting tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure when people go up north hunting, they don't eat well.
Oh no! No, they drink well. Or actually, they drink very well.
Yes. Unless they just eat what they kill.
What do you eat? Seriously, it's buffalo chicken dip, chili.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, and it's and after you bag your deer, you're going to eat a little bit of that, but it's still going to be heavy on the guy food.
That reminds me of when we had Ken Holland on yesterday, or a couple days ago, and he mentioned the Edmonton elk. And I thought Jansen perked up a little bit.
I did.
Hey, you have to go elk hunting at Ken?
Here you go.
Share some tips?
Yeah. No, it was.
I forgot the Edmonton Eskimos turned into the Edmonton elk because they had to be politically correct.
Eskimos?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Let me tell you, one move. Remember the Edmonton Eskimos? Lots of great numbers.
How dare you say that? Eskimo football team.
Uh-huh. Well.
No, the Edmonton EFT. Yeah. Things you didn't know,
Yeah.
We try to teach you something every day. Speaking of
Got to get rid of the blue bombers, right?
That's right. No, the blue bombers are still there.
Bomber.
They might change it.
It's very warlike.
Yeah, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
6900 Vassar Avenue. In 2.3 miles. Turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
Do something.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of Big Texas, that's where the Pistons were last night. In Big Texas, down in Houston. And watching the game was billed as, Cade Cunningham #1 versus, Jalen Green #2. And
Yes.
some of it lived up to the billing.
Score tracker in the lower right corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
I even forgot the game was on Valley Sports. I watched the ESPN run because it was on both.
And has Jalen Green said, other than the first few comments comments that he had about Detroit, because he hasn't said anything else. Everybody wants to still, drum those up and say he's a Detroit hater.
Not that I saw.
I haven't seen anything else.
I have no idea. But
see if I missed something.
A few observations from that contest. Both teams had combined for 2 total wins entering that game, and after watching, especially the first half, you can see why.
Yeah.
Oh man, especially the Pistons early. God, missed shot after missed shot. I think they took 28 3-pointers in the first half, which is absurd when you're not making any of them.
Right.
Very few of them. I think they took 43 for the game. They do win 112-104, and at times the Cunningham-Green matchup did deliver. Jalen Green did have 23 points, 8 for 20, 3 for 11. Kate Cunningham, I thought obviously his best game as a Piston, completely for the most part under control, 20 points, played the game. And Jeff Van Gundy was talking about how good he is at playing the pace. He was real comfortable for him and the team. 8 of 18, 4 from 8 for 3. So that was pretty cool. The story, as far as the Pistons goes, was Jeremy Grant. 35 points, including 21 in the third quarter. So it's nice they got the 112-104 team win once in a while. And look, Jalen Green's really good. Kate Cunningham's really good. But you see the difference in the personalities of the two. Jalen Green, he did have a huge play. He got behind Cunningham and went in and dunked.
Holy mackerel. So far underneath the rim, Jalen Green gets free for dunking, and he stares down Cade Cunningham, and that's a technical foul.
Taunting.
He did. He looked right at him, and I don't know why he didn't say anything. I couldn't read lips. Nothing curse words or anything I saw out there. But it was different in Cunningham. They kind of sparked the Pistons a little bit. But he made a nice play, talked some trash. That's basketball. Got detected. This is actually made the free throw, I believe. They go on to win the game. Cade did respond later with a big 3-point game when the Houston Rockets made a run.
Lead down to 4. Cade Cunningham from the left sideline. Wants it and hits it.
That's a big-time shot right there.
At the next light, turn left.
4.5 to go. 103-96 Detroit.
And the Pistons win 112-104. And for those who are wondering, oh my God, his first 2 games, he's a bust. He's this. He's going to be really, really good. Is he going to be a quintessential, unbelievable, great player?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
generational talent. No.
He's really, really good.
He wasn't drafted as a generational talent.
At the light, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road, then turn right onto Inkster Road.
Is Mobley from USC.
Yeah.
Then he plays Scotty Barnes, who is, from Florida State, who's drafted by the Toronto Raptors. So,
right down the list.
Exactly. Just all you want to see them, like the Lions.
See some young talent and see him play well.
Yep. Yeah, there's some things I just, where we, remember last year at the end, Frank Jackson, boy, he was really, really good. They signed, re-signed him. He hasn't done anything this year. Corey Joseph.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Inkster Road.
Well,
nobody could.
I was going to say, let's not separate him from the pack.
That's true. They're outside shooting. And, they interviewed Dwayne Casey between, I don't know, first and second quarter, I think it was. Oh, shots would fall.
In 6.7 miles, turn left onto Vassar Avenue.
You just can't. You have to be able to just attack the rim. And there was one play where, after the Pistons were up like 14, game turned, made it close. Killian went in for it. Looked like a layup, and he just, passed the ball to Sadiq Bey, who missed a 3.
Simmons.
Well, no, it wasn't like that. No, but just take it to the rack and get fouled if you have to, because they're not a great shooting team. And Sadiq Bey finally hit a couple threes. He hit the one at the end of the half. Huge, but I don't know where his shot went. Some of the young players have not gotten progressively better than we thought. So we'll see what happens. It's still a WIT, work in progress.
They're 10 games in. We're giving them another 15 before we cast judgment.
That's what we're told.
By Troy Weaver.
Yes.
see Judgment Day.
Yeah, 25 games. 25
Yes,
games.
the 24, 25 games, he said, then we'll see where we're at. Because we asked him about making any in-season moves.
Right.
And he said, well, we'll evaluate once we get to that more points. So.
Yes. The Michigan Wolverines made their debut last night for the season, defeating a pretty tough Buffalo team, 88-76. Buffalo's a good MAC team. They had some really good players. That game all of a sudden looked like a blowout. And next thing you knew, the Wolverines were only up 5.
Yeah.
But they responded nice. Hunter Dickinson leading the way with 27. Terrence Williams is second, man. He had a really good game. He looks like weight, muscle, and he was really good. 15 points, 7 rebounds. Michigan, it seems like they have, I don't want to say it's a problem with too much talent. I mean, they played 10 guys in the first half alone. And I don't know, maybe, look, it's early. John's trying to see who can play.
Yeah, he's shuffling the lineups around, wants to find a good line.
Yeah, absolutely.
His talent is so terrible.
No, a lot of times, sometimes players get disgruntled and you look to the portal and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. Well, obviously, you never have enough good players. The only, bothersome thing was the free throw shooting. 60%, 18%.
Right.
You play, Big Ten games or games against really good teams.
Things are going to be more physical. You're going to be at the line.
In the tournament, you can't miss free throws. So, but they look pretty good.
They did look good. I thought Hunter Dickinson, as we all thought, would be the centerpiece of their offense, and he showed as such. I'd like to still see more from him away from the basket, maybe a little more consistency inside, but it's game one.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not going to give him the same 25 games that we're giving the Pistons, because that'll be damn near the whole season. But I think after 6 or 7 games, you're going to see, as Juwan Howard works through, who's works best together, who creates things for each other, you're going to start to see some improvement of and more consistency, where they do get up and they are able to hold a lead. They're able to make their free throws. They're able to do those things because they're going to be in a good rhythm. Juwan's just trying to find that rhythm.
Wings take on the Caps at the LCA tonight. Hear that game right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Coming up on the program at 7:25, we have the 2 Grand Slam. We'll also talk a little baseball GM meetings with John Paul Morosi of the Major League Baseball Network. Yeah, well, we say that anymore. Yeah, it was up to him. So we call him, I think, John, and then we call him JP, Pope, whatever. Call him whatever you want.
He's got to drop the ball. He's got to he's rebranded as John Morosi.
Yeah, I think his Twitter's now John Morosi. He said we could call him John Paul.
Yes.
Call him both. Anyway, so we'll hear from him. We also have Kane Brown tickets to give away in the 8 o'clock hour. Lots of stuff. Ken Daniels, the TV voice of the Red Wings, will join us. He's got that great charity roast coming up where Brett Hull will be roasted. All benefits of the Jamie Daniels Foundation. Find out how you can have some items on there. It's John Jansen's name all over.
We'll see what happens.
Yes, absolutely. Heather has news next.
Yeah, and we've got the 2 Grand Slam. This is a packed day. You did? I missed it. You didn't hear that. It's the best part of Thursday.
I know.
It really is.
Have you gone over the question?
Of course I have.
How many did you get right?
About 2. Which is my average, so, I'm all right with that. Anyway, I've got a lot of news, and if all you want for Christmas is some McDonald's and some more Mariah Carey, which, John, I know you don't, this story is for you. You're in luck.
Right on my front teeth. The NFL season is flying by, and there is a big Week 10 Monday night matchup between division rivals, the Rams and the Niners. FanDuel Sportsbook is about to make it even bigger, because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. That means you can win $150 on a simple $5 bet. Rams right now, -4. Take a look at that. Also take a look at the same game parlays. Parse things together and figure out what you want to do. All you got to do is look for that SGP icon, and you can build your own. FanDuel is sports betting made simple, and they're always hooking you up with great offers. It's the #1 rated sportsbook app in America. It's easy to use, it's safe and secure. Plus, when you win, you're going to get your money in as little as 2 hours. Already a FanDuel Sportsbook user? FanDuel is hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. Plus, your friend will get $50 as well. Just invite them using your exclusive referral link, which can be easily found when you tap the refer icon. See for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 app. Just sign up with promo code Jansen this week before the Rams take on the Niners. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 Ticket. Must be 21 or over and present in Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager a designated offer market. Max bonus of $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, another clear start to the morning drive. Light traffic volumes on those freeways and no major issues to get around. Also some good news, southbound 75 ramp to east and westbound 696 is now open. However, the 696 east and westbound ramp to southbound 75 remains closed until Monday. 75 northbound from Caniff to the Davison, there's a left lane closure and double lane closure southbound 75 from 8 Mile to the Davison as well. I'm Michelle Penny up with traffic.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. If you haven't refinanced your mortgage in 2021, you need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for the no appraisal 8-day close. 866-CALL-HALL, or you can chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
This Veterans Day, Love Tito's is proud to salute the service of our nation's veterans. We've teamed up with Travis Manion Foundation to highlight veteran, if not me, then who moments. Here is Akbar Sawala's story.
Hi, my name is Akbar Sawala. I'm a Navy veteran and a Character Doesn't Matter mentor with the Travis Manion Foundation. As a mentor, I get to work with youth across the city of Chicago, helping them understand their character and help them develop their leadership through If Not Me, Then Who, our mantra. However, the pandemic changed a lot of that. With everything shutting down, mentorship went virtual, and people were desperately searching for a way to stay involved. The Travis Manion Foundation stepped up and totally revamped their virtual programming, allowing me and my fellow veteran mentors to still talk to youth about the importance of character, especially in these trying times. It gives flexibility to both the veteran and the students to participate when works best for them. Recently, I had my own If Not Me, Then Who moment. During the height of the pandemic, food pantries in Chicago had to shut their doors, leaving a huge gap in support. Together with my fellow veteran mentors, we organized the food distribution. Specifically, we found a way to safely distribute thousands of pounds of food to hundreds of families in need each month. Over the past year, we worked hard and were able to distribute over 100 tons of groceries to almost 5,000 families. But what truly gives me satisfaction is seeing some of the youth, some of those future leaders who I had mentored in the past come out and volunteer alongside us. It truly showed me the value of Travis Manion Foundation, of the importance of character, and living with the If Not Me, Then Who mantra.
Thank you, Akbar Sawala. Travis Manion Foundation unites communities to strengthen America's national character by empowering veterans and families of fallen heroes to develop and lead future generations. Thanks again to our sponsor, Love Tito's. Donate or learn more about Travis Manion Foundation at travismanion.org.
Leo's Coney Island is stepping up our wing game. Come try our chicken wings tossed in one of our specialty sauces. We have garlic parmesan and buffalo, or be bold with our mango habanero or sweet red chili. Or if barbecue is your thing, we have you covered. Visit leosconeyisland.com for a location near you. Leo's Coney Island is innovating with our new plant-based burgers and hot dogs. Upgrade your burger with our Light Life plant-based patty, or order the Field Roast plant-based hot dog for an original taste. Leo's Coney Island, serving you since 1972.
Hey everybody, it's Boomer Esiason. We get it. It's your business and you want to be involved in all the decisions, especially who to hire. Then you need Indeed, the all-in-one hiring platform that makes it so easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in one place. With smart tools like Instant Match, you instantly get a list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your job description the minute you sponsor a job. Spend less time sifting through resumes and more time saying you're hired. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen,
In 1 mile,
floors and
turn
walls,
left
and
onto
even
Vassar
keeping my
Avenue.
sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
Running a small business means just that. Always running.
Ooh, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you.
So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store. Every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Michigan Wolverines play at Penn State. Pre-game Saturday at 11. Kickoff at noon on 97.1 The Ticket.
Pistons over the Rockets, 112-104. Jeremy Grant led him with 35. Cade Cunningham, 20 points. Jalen Green had 23, but he played more minutes in shooting as Cade. Michigan over Buffalo, 88-76. Tickets number 27. Wolverines back in action Saturday against Prairie View. And the Wings take on the Capitals tonight at the Little Caesars Arena. You could see history tonight, John. Alex Ovechkin is tied with Brett Hull, who's Cole's NHL career. 641.
Is it offensive
Turn
if
left
I
onto
wear my
Vassar Avenue.
Ovechkin jersey?
No, you have one?
I do, because I used to host, it was a Monday Night Live with, I think it was Chick Hernandez.
Oh, wow.
And
he was
In a quarter mile, the destination is on your left.
Ovechkin was a
26900 Vassar
and so he
Avenue.
came in and we talked for a few minutes before we went on. He had some broken English, but then when we got on air, he had his interpreter there. I had it was really hard to conduct the interview through an interpreter to him. But he ended up, I had a jersey there at the time, and he signed one for me. So I'm going to wear my signed Ovechkin jersey. I'm not going to wear it I'll only wear it at home if I were to wear it, just to show the kids.
You should talk to Evan. I think that, when he goes in the Hall of Fame, he's got a chance. I mean, I was looking at this. He's got 741 goals.
It's a memory to me, so
I
it's
know.
not.
I understand. He's got 741 goals. He's 35 years old, I believe.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
He could play for another 5 years. If he averages like just over 30 goals a year, which he probably will, he will pass Gretzky.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought that would ever happen.
I didn't think so either.
The destination is on your left. 26900 Vassar Avenue. Arrived.
No comment.
Communist plays in Washington, D.C.,